Hi there, my name is Douglas Cocroft. Thanks for watching. Today I'd like to discuss Phase 2 in the phase update process at Splitting Image Taxidermy. Phase 2 takes approximately 4 months. It's by far the longest period and phase in the production of your taxidermy order. The devil is in the details, so it's very important that in this preparation phase, that all the aspects of what will become an incredible piece of art are all lined up. So let's start with tanning. Your skins and skulls would be stored in your own individual crate within our storeroom. The skins would be removed and the capes for taxidermy mounting would be sent in to tan in batches. We run a batch tan system in order to control the pH and monitor carefully the quality and outcome of your individual capes. The flat skins and back skins would also go into the tannery, however go through a slightly different tanning and fleshing process. So we keep cape tanning and back skin, flat skin tanning separate. While this is happening, your skulls are pulled from the store and distributed to the department for their particular process required. For example, if you require skull bleaches, skull carving, shield mounts, the skulls would go to a department where they run through a bleaching and polishing process. While dipping and packing the skulls does clean them and does dredge most of the fat, we do put it through a final step in order to get that beautiful bone color to shine through and remain white whilst hanging on your wall. If your trophies are going to be mounted, your skulls and horns would then be put into the taxidermy department and stored in your individual bin, awaiting your skin to arrive from the tannery and the mannequin. So, that's the tanning complete, and the skulls have been prepared. Skin preparation. While the tanning tans the skin, it takes it from a raw state into a produced, pliable, soft state. There's still a lot of preparation to each skin before the skin can be mounted. This takes time. It's meticulous and fine work. The fat on the inside of the eyelids gets removed by hand, slowly. Inside the ears, the cartilages get cleaned. The ears get turned all the way to the ends. Fat gets cut out of the lips and the nostrils. And if there are any unwanted bullet holes that could leave a scar, this is carefully opened up, sewed closed, and sealed, so that on your final mount, you have a piece that is as close to perfect as we can get it. Skins are done, skulls are prepared, skins have been prepped and cleaned and trimmed, fat removed. Next is the mannequin. Every animal is different. We do not cut the skin to fit the mannequin. We have a variety of sizes of mannequins at Splitting Image Taxidermy that are manufactured in-house. We would then ensure that your skin's measurements match the measurements of the correct mannequin. This gives you an anatomically correct and accurate trophy on your wall. Something you can admire and look at because you knew when you shot that kudu in the rut, it had a beautiful thick neck. That's the animal that you're going to get back. So the mannequins get produced and also queued up so that when the mounting process starts, all the pieces of this puzzle are together. The last bit of preparation that is necessary is the permits. This is where things get serious. Without the correct permits, we can do incredible work, but it will never leave the country. Planning the permits means going through every piece of documentation that you filled out, from your hunting registers to hunting permits, hunt verifications, all of the documentation required for the legal export of the animals that you've hunted. This takes careful attention, and each file is managed on an individual basis. Hunt verifications need to be applied for from the provinces within which you hunted. This can take a week or two, and we need time to get these in place so that when we do apply for the permits, the applications go through seamlessly. On the subject of seamless applications, a plains game permit will usually be issued in approximately 21 days. In complete disclosure, 21 days is the time frame that we've been told by the permit issuing departments. There are, however, times where load shedding and various other aspects in Africa take control, and it does sometimes go on a bit longer. Those permits are valid for a year once received. So we know that we have enough time from the date of application and receipt of the permit to get your order completed. CITES permits take approximately 3 months to issue. This is incredibly important because CITES permits are handwritten. We need to ensure that the details that we present to the permits department are accurate and correct. Changes in address after the permits have been applied for mean that we have to start the entire process again because the permit is linked to your home address, the address that is connected to your social security number or your main residence. So these are parts of the process that we have to get right. We have to ensure that we are meticulous so that down the road, the export of your beautiful trophies is going to become seamless. Mounting prep. It takes approximately 4 months and is a critical phase in the phase production of your taxidermy order.